Family, what up, everybody? Welcome back to the CryptoLogic channel. My name is John, and my mission here in this channel is to make crypto as logical as possible. If you guys are rocking with that, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell to be notified whenever a new video drops. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. It is a great time to be in crypto, but a very confusing time to be in crypto. So this video, we're going to go over it's going to be crypto related, but a lot of it having to do with the macro economy of the world around us, the macro of the economy in the world around us, primarily in the US if you're US based, obviously, but it affects everyone as a whole, right? That's what we're going to get into. I want to make a quick shout out to everyone who liked the video I posted on Saturday. Thank you for that. I was really worried about the video not doing well on Saturday because it was a Saturday. Not sure, you guys have lives, you guys have things to do. And the fact that it has like over 800 views in the first day and a half was really great. We're trying to get to that $1,000 view average for videos. Being at 800 was really solid. I think it's a little bit more now. I'm really appreciative for you guys. I'm telling you, that's one very heavily liked video. It's not one of the highest liked, but it is way higher than what usually is, right? It's double what I usually get. And I usually get around 43 to 57 likes on average per video. And that's without me, telling you guys, hey, you like the video. That video, I kind of said it like multiple times, and it got like over 89 likes, 90 likes. We're trying to get to that 100. But yes, do the same with this video, please. It helps grow the channel because it spreads the video out. The algorithm says, oh, this video is very liked. It pushes it out. So if you guys are watching this and you guys are here literally listening to this, please like the video. Just click the like button. It's free, and you know what I mean? It helps me out. And it allows me to keep doing more content for you guys, et cetera, et cetera. You guys know the whole spiel about it, right? So with that being said, thank you so much for supporting by liking the video, and continue to do so. I will continue to be doing more giveaways, et cetera. So we're going to dive into the video. We're going to go over the crypto market, the pump, my prediction on where we go from here, right? And this is based off of some research I've been doing. And remember, you guys, this is not financial advice. This is my prediction. Everyone is entitled to their own prediction. I could be flat out wrong, but I'm willing to take the risk, and I'm willing to bet on myself and my research, because this is how I'm going to invest. This is how I'm going to move through this space, right? And I will give you my prediction on where we go from here and what everything is what this pump means, right? What is going on in crypto right now, right? And that's what the bulk of the video is going to be about. We're going to go a little bit about LCX, but other than that, we're going to go over the bill that was just passed. That's how it's going to affect small business owners and how it's going to affect crypto investors, right? So I'm going to go over that and showcase some things that we really need to think about here moving forward over the next, few years of our lives. Because if you're watching this video, you and me have the same goal. We want financial freedom. We want to get wealthy off of crypto or around crypto, right? You may or may not be wealthy from crypto, but some of you may be change your lives from this and start have an idea and start a business or something like that. That's what my goal is for everybody, is finding your passion and being able to make money on your own terms. And being financially free does not mean you're making $10,000 a month, $1 million a year, or whatever the case may be. Being financially free means that you wake up and get money and get paid on your own terms. You can go on vacation when you want. You can take a day off when you want. Like this Friday, I was like, oh, I was so busy. I was like, no, I can't do a video today. Oh, I could do it Saturday. You can't really tell your boss that, hey, I can't go to work today. Like, I don't feel good. You have to call out or whatever. It's a big deal. You can't just not show up, right? I can choose to, I don't want to make a video today. I'm too busy. I have things to do. I'll just do it tomorrow. You can do that without, you just talk to yourself about it. That is my goal for everyone, to be able to have financial freedom where you make enough to pay your bills, buy food, drive a car, whatever the case may be, take your wife, husband out, whatever, or the kids, whatever, and be free. That is true financial freedom. And you find your number, and that whatever that number is, that's on you, because when you have your own entity, your own business, you control that amount. So this video is going to target those people, because this new bill is going to affect those people, including myself. So without further ado, we will dive right into the video, because I know that my intros get a little bit too long, but that's why I leave timestamps. But today the market is at $1.13 trillion. Okay. And on Saturday, a couple days ago, when I made this video, we were at 1.10. We're at 1.13 now. Bitcoin surpassed over 24K. And And that was monumental because everyone thought we're going to hit 25. And apparently like 26, 27 is the magic number of getting back to a bullish run. No, I told you guys a long time ago. I've been telling you guys for weeks, if not months. We are not in a bullish cycle until we are over $2.5 trillion. Maybe two. But the fact that being over two, we can fall right back under. Even if we hit $2 trillion, I'm still not going to be believing that we're out of a bear market. We need to be over 2.53 trillion. We started the year off over 2 trillion. How the hell are we going to be bullish if we're just going back to where we started the year off? We're just going back to where we started. We need to surpass where we started the year off. We started the year off with 2 trillion and went downhill from there. We lost 50% of the market. A lot of tokens went down 90%, and some of them are never coming back. We've already seen Luna is never coming back, right? Celsius may or may not ever come back. There's a lot of exchanges, right? There's a lot of tokens out there that I really don't want to get into because it'll just make the video longer than it needs to be, that probably are never going to come back and recover. And there's going to be a few that will recover and make a lot of people money, people that held on or people that bought the dip. Those are the people that are going to be rewarded, right? But yes, Bitcoin needs to be, to me, to be feeling a little bullish, 32, 34K, maybe. 32, 34K, okay, that looks like something's coming. Something's brewing. We have a chance to hit 40K, 50K, and now we're off to the races going past 2.5 trillion dollar overall market. And then we're going to be in a bullish cycle. We're a long ways from that. I think this is a dead cat bounce, and I'll explain why. Bitcoin can't stay above. It makes strides, and it always reverts back. And remember, we're not in that FOMO feeling yet in regards of the masses. The FOMO feeling that we're getting right now is people that are still in the space. That's where the FOMO is coming from. The FOMO that we're seeing now is coming from people within the space already. We don't have that FOMO from the masses yet. When Dogecoin and crypto blew up last year, that's when the masses had FOMO. When the masses have FOMO, that's when our bags get pumped. Right now, we're just feeling FOMO from people that were within the space. So it's just money recirculating, right? Ethereum is hitting its stride. It could pass 2,000 by the end of the week. We'll see. Based on the inflation, the CPI numbers that come out this Wednesday on August 10th. I'm going to go over that too. XRP is still holding strong. Cardano, Binance, USD is still, I don't like talking about stable coins or whatever the case may be. Dogecoin is still 7 cents. Polkadot is still in the top 10. Avalanche is pumping. Why? Because Avalanche got listed on Robinhood. We're going to go over that briefly. So Avalanche is on a nice little pump. Let's go over the crypto bubbles and see what's going on here. Everything is green. Everything is pumping. Flow is going crazy. It's going nuts. 46% on the week. I told you guys Flow is a blue chip token in my opinion. I still have my Flow parked. Put it over into the ledger. Park that. But I really do think Flow is a blue chip, especially with the Instagram partnership. That's even going to help it so much more because I don't think Instagram's going to go anywhere. But yes, as you can see, XLM is pumping. They got listed on Robinhood. Mina, there's a lot of tokens I heard that pumping. Like that's what I'm saying. $5, near is $5, 30% on the week. And what's going on here is the truth that even though we're in a bear, if you're dollar cost averaging into your products, your favorite projects, you're still making money. You can still make money in a bear market, and this is what I'm talking about. But this is where you take profits. This is the dangerous part of buying and dollar cost averaging and seeing profits, actually seeing profits based on what you bought in the week before or 2 weeks before, even a month before, and seeing profits and not taking them, and then seeing a dip go on in the future and then now having to hold it and then buy more, right? So if you're seeing profits, if you're seeing 18%, 13%, 10%, 7%, if you can take profits, take some profits and protect yourself because you still have your moon bag, you still have your initial bag. That's my thinking on it, not financial advice. You see Link, and if you bought Link in the beginning of the month, you put in $300, like take some little bit of profit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I would say. But yeah, this is an area where you can actually take some healthy profits and increase your cash reserves to buy the big dip that's coming that I think potentially will be coming, even though we already experienced it. Some people are saying the bottom is in. Some people are saying that, oh, that's the worst Bitcoin is ever going to get, and we're going to recover because that's what they're saying about the stock market and inflation, right? Let's go right over to it right here. And I'll go over that after. We'll talk about that right now. So right here it says, has the U.S. inflation peaked? So people are saying there's a test coming, 25 to 28K. Like I said, 26, 27K. We can see a 30K after that, but 26, 27K is a target number that we're looking at. Inflation is very complicated, right? This is the complication. The most anticipated data this week is CPI on Wednesday, August 10th. Estimates are 8.7. If it comes in above, we are back to crashy mode. So right now, you have to understand, gas prices are going down, but rent prices are still going up. Food prices are still going up. You can see here, the question is complex. Fuel prices began decreasing in July, while CPI components such as rent prices conversely hit all-time highs. So where are we at right now? Bitcoin is going to pump if the market sees that what the Fed is doing to taper off inflation or help beat inflation is working. So we started the year off with inflation, not the year off, this month off, whatever, at the end of July, at 9.1%, right? 9.1, whatever, yeah, 9.1%, right? As of June. So this month of August, we're gonna see the results of July. So people are predicting, are we going to be under 9.1? Is it going to showcase that we are beating inflation, right? Are we beating inflation? Has inflation peaked? Has inflation hit the highest it's going to be at the worst it's going to be, right? Is what the Fed is doing in regards of raising interest rates, is it working? So that's what the market is reacting to right now. So if we're under 9.1, around 8.7, like he says, then Bitcoin and crypto is going to continue to go up. If we're higher, then expect a nicer dip, a bigger dip. So if it comes in above 8.7 or so, we are back to crashing mode. That's the question that everyone is waiting on right now. There's predictions all around, but we got to wait and see. You got to plan accordingly. If you think that it's going to go up, you would buy now and continue to wait for it to go up, or you would just wait for the crash if it's higher, right? So as you can see here, this is the rates of the inflation and everything like that continuing to rise over the past year. We're literally rising every quarter, 1.9 to 4.4, 5.9, 7.3, 8.5, 9.1. Are we peaked yet? We're going to find out if we peaked. But we can go down, but we can go back up next month, right? So it's be very mindful about what's to come. I don't know yet. I think it looks like we're going to probably be a little under, but if we're over, that's actually going to be great because obviously it's like a conundrum. It's like everyone's going to be paying more money. And then, you know what I mean? But crypto will be going down. So that's the bet. The thing about it that sucks. So we will see what happens. You guys need to do research on this. We talk about this in the Discord all the time because obviously I have a limited time on YouTube. I don't want to bore you guys. So going in the Discord, you can learn so much more about this stuff. We have some great minds in the Discord that talk about this all day pretty much. So remember, August 10th, we'll see. We're looking for that number 9.1. Is it above 8.7? Is it above 9.1 or is it under 9.1 and then around 8.7? And that's when we'll see the markets react. So this just happened. This has been circulating all across the cryptoverse and the economy, right? The bill was just passed, right? $80 billion to beef up the IRS, right? So I highlighted some things so I don't have to read the whole thing for you guys. So they're putting up it passed. This already passed. This is going into effect. $80 billion toward beefing up the IRS. The idea is that the government could bring in more money by examining corporate and high income returns than it does by pursuing lower or middle income taxpayers who make mistakes on their returns or underpay their taxes by small amounts. Okay? They're trying to beef up the IRS to go after people who make money, high income earners. They're trying to go after that, right? They're trying to go after those people, the people that do loopholes, etc. They're trying to find people that have side hustles that make a lot of money on the side, cash businesses, cash only business where you're not getting a check or anything. You're just depositing cash into your bank. They're going to be able to take a peek at all that. They're going to be able to see all the cash you're depositing. And this also affects crypto because if you're getting crypto and you're selling it off of KuCoin, off of these exchanges, and just moving money into your bank and putting cash in to buy crypto, they're going to be able to track all that stuff. They're going to be able to take a peek and look at all that stuff. And the funny thing is, they're trying to go after the big high income earners. But then more than half of the agency's audits in 2021 were directed at taxpayers with incomes less than $75,000, according to IRS data. More than 4 in 10 of its audits target recipients of the Earned Income Tax Credit, one of the country's main anti-poverty measures. So you get the earned income tax credit is like if you make less than 75,000 or so, they give you like $1,000, right? That's who the audits were going after mostly in 2021. And now you're telling me you're gonna pump in $80 billion to hire 87,000 new agents to go after the richer people. And this is the funny part right here. So as you see, the employees have dropped, now it's going back up. But look at this. You don't need that many IRS agents to go after a few people they say are very, very rich. Adding that it would hit families, farmers, and the small business of Americans. That's who it's going to bear the burden of the legislation. So you're trying to tell me you're going to pump in $80 billion into the IRS to go after a little amount of high income earners, because there's way more people that make less than their quote unquote high income threshold than there are people who actually make that amount. So there's more rich people than there's more poorer people or less fortunate people than there are rich people. So there's way more poor people than there is rich people. Okay, I don't want to. I'm like tongue twisted because I don't want to say poor people, but middle income earners, right? There's way less rich people or high income earners than there are people who will make average amount of money or lower amount of money. So this is very dangerous, because if you're a small business owner like myself, I have a small business, I have a marketing business, I have my crypto, I have my crypto content. I do videos, I get paid to do videos sometimes on certain projects, right? That counts as a small business. They're going to be able to look at all those transactions, be able to look at all that stuff and make sure that I report all my money and they get their chunk of it. They're going after people like us, people that have small businesses, etc. So you're telling me you need that many agents to go after such a small percentage of people, and your track record shows that you go after these type of people that don't make that much money. It's very dangerous. It's going to be a very rough time for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to get hurt from this, which is why, in my opinion, there's going to be the next couple years, we're going to go into a new administration, in my opinion, and this is not political. And then we're going to see what happens with that, because we don't know if that other administration is going to be friendly with crypto. It's going to be very, very, very dangerous, because this is why it's going to be very dangerous. They're going to use crypto, be pro crypto as their pitch to win on both sides. But are they really going to be pro crypto? That's the dangerous part. Which side is going to actually be pro crypto? And which side is actually going to help out and look out for the small little guys like us that want to turn a couple thousand into a few 10,000, a few 10,000 to a few 100,000, right? And a few 100,000 to a few million. That's what we're trying to do. And this is our avenue to do so. And are they going to stop that from happening and only allow the wealthy to play and partake in crypto? That's the very dangerous thing about it. And so I'm going to move on from that. There's a lot I could talk about that, man. You guys, there's a lot I could talk about that, but I don't want to bore you guys too much. The video's already about 18 minutes. There'll be timestamps, but join the Discord and we talk about it more. Leave a comment if you guys want me to make more videos about that stuff, and we'll keep it pushing. So Avalanche and Stellar Loomis tick upwards as they land on Robinhood. So Robinhood is starting to list tokens now. So now you can look in. This is the Coinbase effect. This is the Coinbase effect. So we would speculate and see which tokens can get listed on Coinbase, and you could accordingly buy those tokens before they get listed. Kind of like, it's not like insider trading because I have it on Coinbase, but you're just doing your own research. So if you're willing to bet on Avalanche, one day being listed on Robinhood, you would have made some money. You would have made 8.2% over the last 24 hours. Stellar has up 6%. So Robinhood is another place where you could basically make money off of taking a look at listings, right? And anticipating tokens being listed based on the community, based on the sentiment of the market, right? We were doing that with Coinbase and KuCoin. We were looking at tokens potentially getting listed on there, and then them seeing a nice pump from being listed on there. Robinhood is the next catalyst for that. So very cool. Shout out to all the Avalanche holders. Avalanche is one of my favorite layer ones. And then the last thing I want to talk about, other than some LCX news, is if the Ethereum merge may lessen usage for other chains, says Nansen. And this is what I've talked about a year ago. It says that many chains could become ghost towns after the merge, because once Ethereum fixes their scalability problem, their gas problem, their security problems, if they have any, and they complete the trifecta and blockchain trilemma, where they put everything on lock and Ethereum is successfully able to be utilized, a lot of tokens out there, exchanges or layer ones out there that were Ethereum killers, that were designed to use us instead of Ethereum, they will become ghost towns, because those people are just going to move to Ethereum because there's no need to be using something that's better than Ethereum when Ethereum's now better than everything else out there, because there's no issue. There's nothing you can beat. So that's why some tokens are going to have to find their own niches, and you have to be very mindful about that, right? So this is great here. He says that Solana could probably survive, Matic, and Avalanche. Those ones would probably still be alive, but you got like Phantom, you got Near Protocol, you got HBAR. Well, HBAR will be fine. I think Near Protocol will be fine too, but just go down the list of what's out there. Polkadot, etc., right? There's a lot of these layer ones that have potential to be basically ghost towns if you really look at it, right? And I'm not going to go into that right now because there's too much research that I haven't done on the outside yet. But Phantom is one. There's a lot of them out there that could be, you never know, right? And the last thing I want to talk about, you guys, sorry that last part was kind of like whatever, but I just wanted to showcase to you guys that I didn't really want to break that down. I just kind of wanted to like mention it. But the last thing is LCX Telegram on August 10th, 6 p.m. Central Time. So they're going to be doing another AMA. Some new information is always released during these AMAs. I love it. I'm going to be tuned in, and I'll break it down on, I believe, Friday's video. We'll go over it. Very excited about this. You guys mark that on your calendars and check it out. Shout out to LCX family. Very excited to hear what Monty has to say about the future of LCX, because I think LCX will be the standard for crypto exchange regulation and crypto exchanges moving forward for all of crypto, right? So the video is about 21 minutes too long. I don't like having it too long because I know you guys probably get bored. But yes, this video was kind of heavy-handed into the economy, the IRS, and random Ethereum stuff. So I thank you guys for listening this far. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you guys made it this far, like the video, leave a comment on what type of videos you want to see from me, because I have 2 extra days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, to make dedicated videos. If you want me to break down projects, etc., more of my thoughts, whatever the case may be. Shout out to everyone that listened to the podcast last week with Real Black. It did really well. There'll be another podcast this week. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I love every single one of you. Join the Discord to talk more about crypto, more about the economy. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.